Tax appeal process. Property taxes are a significant expense for homeowners, and understanding how to appeal your property tax assessment can potentially save you thousands of dollars. This guide will walk you through a 6-step process for appealing your property taxes, which includes filing an appeal, requesting evidence, preparing for hearings, attending hearings, and repeating the process annually. Step 1. Filing an appeal. The first and most crucial step in the property tax appeal process is filing an appeal. It's important to file an appeal each year, regardless of whether your property's assessed value has increased, decreased, or remained the same. Many property owners mistakenly believe that they should only appeal when their assessment increases, but this is not the case. Key points for filing an appeal. File by May 15th. This is typically the deadline for most jurisdictions, but be sure to check your local rules. Protest both market value and unequal appraisal. When filing your appeal, make sure to check both boxes for market value and unequal appraisal. This gives you more flexibility in your arguments during the hearing process. Online or snail mail. Many districts allow online filing, but sending your protest via traditional mail is often the easiest method. Use the official form. Fill out the protest form completely, ensuring you check both the market value and unequal appraisal boxes. The importance of appealing annually cannot be overstated. The assessment process can be somewhat arbitrary, and you never know when you might have a favorable hearing or when the evidence package might contain information that supports a reduction in your assessment. Step 2. Requesting the hearing evidence package. After filing your appeal, the next step is to request the hearing evidence package from your appraisal district. This package contains valuable information that the appraisal district will use to justify their valuation of your property. Interestingly, this same information can often be used to argue for a reduction in your property taxes. How to request the hearing evidence package. Send a simple note. Your request can be as straightforward as, "Please send me the hearing evidence package for the current tax year for this property." Specify delivery method. You can request that it be sent via first-class mail or ask if it's available online. No cost. There is typically no charge for requesting this package. The hearing evidence package usually includes a description of your property, comparable sales data for improved properties and sometimes land, an unequal appraisal analysis. This information is not only useful for your tax appeal, but also helps you stay informed about the value of what is likely your most valuable asset, your home. Step 3. Preparing for the hearing. Proper preparation is key to a successful property tax appeal. You'll want to focus on 3 main areas when preparing for your hearing: property description, market value, comparable sales, and unequal appraisal. Property description. The appraisal district uses a cost approach to value your home, which involves estimating the cost to build the property, subtracting depreciation based on age and condition, and adding the land value. Therefore, it's crucial to ensure that the appraisal district has accurate information about your property. Focus on these 4 components. A. Grade of construction. This is a critical factor that can affect your property taxes for years. Compare the grade assigned to your home with similar homes in your area. If there's a meaningful difference and your grade is higher, it needs careful examination. B. Condition of the property. If the appraisal district has described your property's condition as excellent when it's actually average, this can significantly impact your valuation. Compare the condition rating of your property with similar properties in your neighborhood. C. Level of remodeling or effective year built. Some districts use a level of remodeling scale: no remodeling, partial remodel, extensive remodel, total remodel, while others adjust the effective year built. If you've done renovations, make sure the appraisal district hasn't overstated the extent of the improvements or assigned too recent an effective year. D. Size of your home. Inaccuracies in the recorded size of your home are common, especially if you have features like an atrium. Compare the size on record with any recent appraisals you may have from a purchase or refinance. Market value or comparable sales. The appraisal district will typically provide comparable sales data as part of their evidence. When preparing your case, A. Focus on sales within your neighborhood. The appraisal district is usually reluctant to consider sales outside what they define as your neighborhood. B. Look at recent sales. For a current year appeal, focus on sales from January 1st of the previous year to March of the current year. C. Find similar properties. Look for homes that are similar in age, size, and condition to yours. D. Aim for lower-priced comparables. Try to find 2 or 3 sales that sold for less per square foot than your home's current valuation. Unequal appraisal. This involves comparing the assessed value of your property with similar properties in your area. A. Research on the appraisal district's website. Look up the taxable or assessed values of other homes in your neighborhood. B. Focus on your street if possible. Ideal comparables are on the same street, but if not available, stay within your neighborhood. C. Find similar properties. Again, look for homes similar in age, size, condition, and location. D. Aim for 5 to 10 comparables. Try to find 5 to 10 properties with lower taxable values per square foot than your home. Step 4. The informal hearing. The informal hearing is often the best opportunity to reduce your property's taxable value, and most appeals are settled at this stage. Here's what you need to know. Setting. It's typically a 15 to 20-minute meeting with an appraiser from the district, often held in a cubicle. Approach. This is your chance to make your case politely and professionally. Smile and explain why you believe your home's assessed value should be reduced based on the evidence you've prepared. Focus. Stick to the facts about your property's description, comparable sales, or unequal appraisal. This is not the time to complain about high tax rates or local government issues. Goal. Try to negotiate a settlement that's acceptable to you during this informal hearing. Step 5. The Appraisal Review Board, ARB, hearing. If you're unable to reach a satisfactory agreement during the informal hearing, the next step is the Appraisal Review Board, ARB, hearing, sometimes called the formal hearing. Despite its name, it's not overly formal. Here's what to expect. Setting. The hearing typically takes place in a small room with 3 ARB members, who are members of the public, an appraiser from the district, and you. Process. A. Swearing in. Everyone takes an oath to tell the truth. B. Property description. An ARB member or the appraiser will describe your property. Confirm if it's accurate or point out any discrepancies. C. Property owner's presentation. Present your evidence for why your value should be reduced. D. Appraiser's presentation. The appraiser will present their evidence supporting the district's valuation. E. Final comments. You'll have a chance to make brief closing remarks. F. ARB discussion and decision. The board will discuss and make a final value decision while you're present. Approach. As with the informal hearing, remain polite and focused on the facts. Present your evidence clearly and concisely. Decision. The ARB's decision is not negotiable, but it will be presented to you at the end of the hearing. Step 6. Repeat annually. The final step in the process is to repeat it every year, regardless of whether your assessed value has increased, decreased, or stayed the same. Here's why this is crucial. This year's value depends on last year's. If you didn't protest last year, the appraisal district may use that as justification for not lowering your value this year. However, if you successfully lowered your value last year, that becomes the starting point for this year's negotiations. The process can be arbitrary. Different appraisers and ARB panels may be more or less receptive to property owners' arguments. You won't know who you'll be dealing with until you go through the process. Evidence package quality varies. The quality and usefulness of the hearing evidence package can vary from year to year. You won't know how helpful it will be until you request it, which requires filing a protest. Tips for success. Be polite and professional. Throughout the process, maintain a courteous demeanor. The goal is to work cooperatively with the appraisal district staff and ARB members. Focus on facts, not emotions. Stick to presenting evidence about your property's characteristics, comparable sales, and assessment comparisons. Avoid complaining about tax rates or government spending. Be prepared. Thoroughly review your evidence before each hearing. Have your comparable sales and assessment data organized and easy to present. Understand the valuation methods. Familiarize yourself with how the appraisal district values properties. This typically involves a cost approach for your specific property and market comparable for the hearing process. Pay attention to deadlines. Make sure to file your protest and request your evidence package by the specified deadlines. Consider professional help. If you're not comfortable with the process, or if you have a high-value property, consider hiring a property tax consultant or attorney who specializes in property tax appeals. Keep records. Maintain a file of your property tax records, including previous year's assessments, appeal results, and any changes or improvements to your property. Stay informed. Keep up with local real estate trends and any changes to property tax laws in your area. Understanding the appeals process. It's important to understand that the goal of the appeal process is not to eliminate your property taxes, but to ensure that your property is valued fairly and in line with similar properties in your area. The appraisal district and ARB members are not your adversaries. They are there to ensure a fair assessment process. Remember that the burden of proof is generally on you, the property owner, to show that the appraisal district's valuation is incorrect. This is why thorough preparation and clear presentation of evidence are so crucial. Also, keep in mind that while you're focused on lowering your individual property tax burden, the appraisal district is tasked with valuing all properties in the district fairly and accurately. They must balance individual concerns with the overall integrity of the property tax system. Conclusion. Appealing your property taxes can seem daunting, but by following this 6-step process, filing an appeal, requesting evidence, preparing thoroughly, attending hearings, and repeating annually, you can potentially save significant money on your property taxes. Remember, the key to success lies in being well prepared, focusing on factual evidence, and maintaining a professional demeanor throughout the process. Even if you don't achieve the reduction you hoped for in a given year, the knowledge and experience you gain will be valuable for future appeals. Lastly, always keep in mind that property tax appeals are a normal and expected part of the property tax system. By engaging in this process, you're not only potentially saving money, but also contributing to the overall accuracy and fairness of property valuations in your community. So don't hesitate. When the next tax season rolls around, be ready to start the process anew. Your wallet may thank you for years to come.
Hey everyone, don't miss out on our latest videos. Hit that subscribe button and join our awesome community. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring you even more amazing content. Thanks for watching and subscribing.